tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now and don't look back. But hey, don't you wanna play?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my favorite series we're currently doing, guys. We're back on Ray County, Missouri, and we got to get some stuff done today. Today, we're finally not on back. Everyone's back from vacation. It's a miracle. They're back from the Farm Progress show. I'm so happy. So, guys, we got to go ahead and get ready to go. We got to go ahead and get over to our farm because something got delivered this morning that I knew about, and I knew it's been coming for a little bit, but it's finally here. And this is going to help us get some of our decisions made. So, right now, we have no such thing called deep tillage. We just don't. We have normal tillage that's just going to go through and rip the ground a little bit and just kind of throw things everywhere. Not the biggest fan of it. I mean, it does really good on the mean ground, but we have no really deep tillage that's going to kind of help flip the corn stalks over and kind of make sure that all that's going to go the way it should. So we had this delivered this morning. This is a demo we are doing right here. This is a Case IH 875. This thing is a beast. First time I went over, the dealer went ahead and gave me all the rundown on it, and I'm so excited. So we're going to actually take this and use it on all of our corn ground this year. They gave us permission to use all corn ground. We're going to use it on corn ground. This right here is, of course, what we normally use on our ground. This right here is just going to do a better job. It's going to go over it. It's going to actually mulch it. So the way that this works, I like to break it down like this. And it's like the way I like to say it. Most people don't like it the way I say it, but this is the way I view it so that I understand what's going on. So you more or less got your cultivators up here to help break up the stalks and help till the ground up a little bit so that these back here that are going to go way deeper into the ground, they'll actually get up underneath the ground and actually continue rolling. That's what you kind of want to see out of them. You want to kind of see these go a little bit deeper. Now these should probably go about 6, 7, 8 inches in the ground, maybe a little bit deeper, maybe a foot. I'm not 100% sure. I just know they go a deep little bit a ways down. On top of that, you got these back here that kind of help smooth out whatever they knock up. They kind of knock everything back over, and then you got the baskets that really go through and make it into a nice little piece of dirt to go back and plant in the summer. So that's my little demonstration of what this does. Let's go ahead and get this thing started up and bring out to the field. We do have one cornfield right here at the actual main farm that I want to go ahead and get started on tilling. All right, first things first, let's go ahead and get GPS set up. And yep, that is set up for the right width. So I'm going to kind of start in this middle section and go from here. So this tractor should have more than enough horsepower to pull this. This is only requiring, I think it said 120, or what was it requiring? Like 3 something horsepower, and we have, of course, 425 on this, so we should have more than enough on the horsepower side to get the tillage done. And we're gonna stop for a second, kind of look at what kind of a job it's doing. Yeah, it's mulching up the ground real nice, getting that looking good, flipping the dirt like it should, not leaving as nice of a trail back here as I kind of want. We'll come back over with like more of an actual cultivator that will make it a little bit nicer of a smooth finish, just the way we need it to be so we can plant seed in it. Oh my goodness. So I actually just went back and ran some information because I thought it was a little bit on the weak side. I didn't know why. This tractor is on the weak side because this thing requires 475 and I only have 425. I'm 50 horsepower short. Well, being 50 horsepower short, I know somebody who has a bigger tractor that might have a very, very little chance, but he might let me borrow it if I'm nice to him. So let me take this on back to the farm. Let's put it up for right now because this thing is definitely not going to pull this the way I want it to. This thing can actually go up to 7 miles an hour. And in my opinion, especially with tillage equipment, if you can't at least go to 7, or if you can't go what the max speed is, you're not going to be doing the job correctly. It's not going to be flipping the dirt fast enough, and it's not going to be doing its job properly because it's not designed to go that slow. Well, since we can't do that right now, we can at least go ahead and run back to the co-op and get started on doing some liming because we need to get, do we have a trailer for lime over here? No, we do not. Okay, we can get a trailer for the lime for the co-op. So we'll go ahead and go get that. And then also being the manager that runs that, I've went ahead and hired the co-op out to go ahead and start getting the liming process done on my fields, which means I just don't got to pay for the rentals. Alrighty, so we're getting the good old lime put into the back of the trailer. I don't know exactly how much of the lime I'm actually going to end up needing right now for each field, so I'm just going to go ahead and charge myself once I get done with all the lime application. So we got ourselves here 36,000 liters of lime. We're going to back this one up as well and grab an additional bit. So first things first, we're going to go take the semi truck down to the fields. We'll grab the spreader afterwards. Let's go ahead and take it on down here. So we're going to start over there at field 15 and 12, over there kind of near where I think Buck's working today. Because honestly, that's where we need to go ahead and get most of that work done anyway. Because if I'm not mistaken, I remember looking. Yeah, we got some bad pH up there. We got some over here. Pretty much every field of ours. Everybody's field this year has got to be put down some pH on. Lime this year at the co-op is going to be going crazy. We're going to have a ton of it to do. And honestly, I expect some people to probably buy a couple or rent a couple of lime spreaders from the co-op so that we can all kind of get it done and I don't have to worry about it. Because I am going to be fully booked up this year. Like we have a certain limit of how many fields I can book throughout the year to do. I mean, acres realistically I can book to do. And I don't think right now that we're going to go under that by any means. I think we're probably going to go over that by a long shot. All right, let's go ahead and lift the trailer up like this. There we go. Trailer's lifted, ready to rock and roll. That's out of the way. We can go ahead and pull that right underneath and go ahead and get these fields spread. On top of getting those fields spread with that, we'll end up using this as well. So far, we're not using too much lime. We're thinking we're going to be, I should be looking pretty good after the end of all this, not spending too much on lime. Because lime right now is actually really cheap, and I can't be happier about the cheapness. All right, pull out in the field. Go ahead and open up that right there. GPS, turn on, hit OK. So for these fields, we're actually not going to put down a custom rate like we did for some of the other fields. I want to know if it actually just changed something if you do or don't put down a custom rate. So we are going to worry about not putting a custom at this time. There we go. Had to slow her down a little bit. She's going a little bit faster than she needed to. So far, so good. Right now, we're putting down 4.3 tons to the hectare. I don't know what that is to the acre, but we're probably putting down about 2 tons to an acre, I want to say. Alrighty, so the majority of the first load is already out of the spreader. We're just going to come down here real fast and back on up and grab another load. And we're full again, time to get back in the field. Something as simple as that right there just makes our life so much easier. So we're not having to waste time scooping it up with a bucket. That has to be like one of the best purchases for just the co-op alone. Well, we went ahead and got that other field over here finished out. We got both of these fields fully fertilized, or not fertilized, spread lime on. We're looking good there. I got this pulled over here, ready to go. I'm actually about to head back to the shop though and grab my truck. Cause I'm gonna go visit Buck, see if I can grab that stupid little tractor he's got. Cause I know he has a big enough, more horsepower tractor than I currently do. Time to do my favorite pastime, aggravating the Buck. Welcome to the Aggravating Buck Show, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Buck, you on radio?
Yeah?
What you doing over there?
Tearing a path in the waterway because I'm just going to seed it to grass. It doesn't do good on the yield anyway. Why would I throw seeds where something's not going to grow?
That's a very true point. Having fun?
Yeah, I feel like I made the path a little too wide. But the combine, I finally found somebody who could run that while I'm over here doing some other tasks. Speed up the productivity.
Oh, okay. I got a question.
What?
How many horsepower is that tractor you're currently running?
420?
That's it?
The 9420R.
You're joking.
Yeah, why?
I thought you had a more powerful one than that.
No, this thing was cheap.
Huh. I thought you had a newer, more horsepower tractor.
Ooh, this is a 2016 unit.
Dang it.
Why?
That ruins my plans. Interesting.
Why? What'd you need?
Well, I rented a piece of equipment that I thought I had enough horsepower for, and they had it marked wrong, and they had it marked they only needed 320 and then actually needs 475.
Well, this thing just built to tow. It doesn't have a whole bunch of stuff in there. We could technically try it.
Buddy, I've tried it on mine. It doesn't go well.
Well, what is it?
It's an 11 shank ripper.
Is it a 3-point?
No.
We could try it out with this.
Oh, yeah, we can give it a fair shot. It's one of the brand new ones that Case IH came out with.
Oh, the Eco-Till?
Yeah.
And it doesn't really hurt, because the only thing this is going to go on is this 7 shank and my vertical till.
Thought that had more horsepower than that. I'm not going to lie.
Nope, 9420. She's a tow pig. That's all I bought it for. All right. Where's it at?
Actually at my farm, so we're gonna cut across right here instead of going the long way.
Yeah, I don't really want to have to do that.
What, go the long way?
Yeah. Now when this thing only goes 25.
Oh, by the way, co-op. I'll talk about that in a minute.
I'm going to need to order lime from you anyway to start balancing pH. I might have you just do it custom. I really want to go out there and thread.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing all morning. Backing on up. There we go.
Try it out. Where are we testing it?
Corn lot up front.
That's real specific.
The corn patch that was in front of my house.
Oh, I just came from a plot of beans, buddy. I was trying to figure out directions.
Sure, that is true.
Well, how many speeds is that? Because that's a power shift, isn't it?
Oh no, it would pull it, but nowhere near 7 miles an hour. We were at like 4 to 3. So
Okay.
4 to 3, it wasn't doing the job that I wanted it to do.
So I got to beat 4 mile an hour is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
And you said that you thought it required how much?
475.
475. Let me drop it in 10, and we'll see what that does. That's 6.
That's 6. Okay. Can she get to the
And
full
that's
7?
7. It can. It's definitely. I don't have weights in the front or in the wheels, so I can feel it spinning, but it can do 7.
She's not happy doing it?
Not necessarily. If you're going up a hill, it might struggle. I'd say 6 is your ideal speed.
Okay. Well, you want to do all my tillage for me?
Ooh. Are you plowing everything?
No, just corn.
Why wouldn't you just VT it?
I don't got a VT.
I got a vertical tiller.
I don't. That's what the point of that was, is so I can get rid of these corn stalks with that.
Well, how wide of a vertical till do you need?
I don't know, whatever I can fit probably behind my other tractor.
Well, did you say you were looking for a sunflower?
Yeah, at some point.
Well, they might be able to get you one that's a deer at the dealer. It's not going to probably do as specific of a job as what the sunflower was, but we got a VT we can get in, a 2630, I think.
Thought that'd be a next year thing, and either I rent your tractor or something, because I've already paid $4,000 for that for all of my fields.
Well, you can borrow the tractor. We can find out a deal for it, if anything. What if we use part of for you renting this to pay for the offsets of me renting your shed down there to fix my truck?
That sounds good. That sounds really good.
Well, obviously, I'll still need a little bit more on top, but we can figure that one out later. If this is all the tractor's going to be used for, then you could definitely use it.
Oh yeah, it's just gonna be that right there. What's it called? I can maybe help you out a little bit with the custom lime spreading.
Well, you said you had to do something with the co-op with my stuff, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I know you're not gonna have any this year.
Well, no, I got the orders. Pioneer and Pioneer and Wiffles are sending in stuff to get treated now, so I will have stuff for the upcoming crop year. It's just not going to be the stuff I have on hand, like my crop.
So we do make some in-house, but not everything in-house. Because certain people still want their Wiffles, their Pioneer, those type of things. They still want them, so we still offer them kind of like here.
Well, lucky for you, I tried going through the farm show last weekend, and I picked up some booklet stuff, talked to some guys about what we can do for what seeds types we can offer, and we can run 113-day stuff in our area. That's anything less than that, I'm not really going to sell, because you're not going to want to do that in this plot.
Hey, it ain't me. It's what the customers want. That's normally what they end up buying from us. Because I got to work out a deal with you. Later on this week, I got to call Pioneer. I'm not looking forward to that one. They charge us an arm and a leg for our stuff. What kind of bulk deal do you think you can do on like a truckload or two?
Well, it depends. Are you ordering bags or are you ordering boxes?
You said you do Wiffles and what else?
Wiffles and Pioneer. Pioneer mainly is for the beans. Wiffles mainly for corn. I will offer Pioneer corn hybrids, but not as much as, say, the Wiffles.
Screw it. Let's do 3 loads. 3 semi-truck loads for the co-op because they're going to need every bit of it. I'm thinking...
Again, are we doing 3 loads of Pro Boxes or are we doing 3 loads of the bags?
1 truck of Pro Boxes, 1 truck of bags, and then the last truck is going, that's just corn, those 2. And then the last truck is going to be 50% Pro Boxes and 50% bags for beans. Because I've been told a lot of farmers next year are planting nothing but corn.
We're in the Midwest. Of course it's all going to be corn.
Exactly. They don't like planting soybeans.
I say I'm going to still need to get back and finish up harvest because we have that 1 plot to the south of my bin site left, and then I'm done. After that, it's pretty much to tillage, and I kind of did the main waterway I was going to use this tractor for, but I could just VT most of it and then come back later and do something before the ground freezes.
Oh yeah, that's kind of why I'm doing this right here, because I want to go through, rip it all up, and let the ground freeze over it. I was just going to let it sit and then use like a finisher on it in the spring.
If you need me, I'll be running.
Yeah.
Bye now.
Good luck.
Don't break the tractor.
Pull a Grant and break the tractor in 5 minutes. Got it. I gotta give it to Buck. He keeps this thing really clean. And this thing is actually doing a really good job. It's keeping it about the 7 miles an hour range. This was the better decision. Newer tractors, even though they're newer, what do you mean? They got their horsepower. Honestly, this thing's holding it about where it should be holding it. That means my other tractor is lacking power somewhere, and that means I am lost some ponies on it. So that means now I've got to start keeping that in mind whenever I buy new tillage equipment. Yay. So far, so good. This tractor's actually doing a really good job ripping up these areas. These corn stalks kind of get down there, and it's going to help put them underneath the ground a lot deeper and make it a little bit more nutrient efficient for the next crop. Especially because I have a big choice on my hands on what I'm planting next year, what I'm not planting. I do think firmly in my heart, I know I should probably plant soybeans in this field to do crop rotation correctly. But in the same sense, I don't want to. I really want to plant corn because this is right here in the front of my house and it looks terrible with soybeans. And I would rather some tall corn so I don't have people driving on the road seeing what I'm doing. Yeah, Buck was right. She is not liking this hill at all. And if she's not liking this hill, that other tractor of mine will definitely not like it at all. Alrighty, so right now we're actually going to do something I didn't think I was going to do, but I kind of got to looking over here, and this is a smarter decision to kind of cut a little bit more of this over here and make these turns a little bit smoother. And another thing we're going to probably end up doing is cutting this corner a little bit off and making it a little bit smoother turns is what we're going for. The smoother the turn, the better. We're also going to expand the field a little bit because we need to, because that was way too big of a grass area for me to mow every single day. Finally, after all this, we're finally getting done with the first cornfield. Now that we're also getting this little part done, it actually looks a lot better now that we've extended the field as well. We can put lime down and make sure that the field is good to go. But I'm also going to set this up on down the road at field 15. Alrighty, we're going to let this go ahead and get started out here. We're going to let that worker go ahead and finish up all of the tillage that's got to be done out here. We're going to head on over here to our lime spreader, back on up back here, and get started. We are finally done with liming. We have exactly 2 more fields of my own to do. Everything else isn't mine to do. So looks like we'll be able to fit in plenty more jobs this year for liming. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time we have for today. If you like this type of content and want to see more like it, please leave a like, subscribe, do what you guys do best. We'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.